the stands today, Maria? Thought you'd be racing.
My father insisted I be his escort. Besides, there's really no competition here.
That's so. Well, I say I beat your best time on the track by 10 seconds.
I say you don't.
Loser buys lunch?
I lose either way. Okay. There's a new restaurant I've been wanting to try.
Fine, but bring lots of money. I'm sure I'll be very hungry.
It just burns me.
Whee! That was close,
Perfect start. I can taste that lunch already. All systems go, my friend. Sorry, muchachos. This race has De La Vega written all over it. Can't be an earthquake?
For justice and what's right is Zorro. Avenging evil's there. He rides for all that's fair. So evil best beware is Zorro. His engines light the sky, prepared to fight or die. For justice and what's right is Zorro.
Coming through! Women and public officials first!
Help, Mommy! Help, Mommy! Hang on!
Looks like Maria's in trouble. Whoa! Don't try this at home! Okay?
I think so.
You still owe me lunch.
Yeah, right. Get a life, De La Vega.
It just doesn't make sense.
What's troubling you, Mr. D?
For one thing, we just don't get earthquakes at this time of year.
It can happen. Earthquakes are pretty unpredictable.
Maybe. But how do you explain this one only affecting the area surrounding the race?
Maybe someone ought to be looking into this wee problem.
Maybe someone should at that.
Sometimes I feel like everyone around here knows something I don't.
And so, when the crust of the Earth moves...
Isn't he just the cutest teacher you've ever seen?
Are you talking to me?
Shh! I'm talking to Sally!
Good, because...
Are we interrupting you, Mr. De La Vega?
No, sir. I was just,
I'm sure that you have something very profound to say to the class about harnessing the power of earthquakes. Why not share it with us all?
Yeah, Diego, come on, reveal, man.
Oh, Diego!
It would seem, Mr. De La Vega, that you have been saved by the bell. Perhaps you can tell us more about earthquakes tomorrow. Say, in a 10-page special report to the class.
Ah, great. Like I don't have enough to worry about.
Professor?
Yes, Miss Martinez.
I want you to know, I really believe in what you're doing. I almost lost my life in the earthquake yesterday.
And if it hadn't been for me...
Diego, I'm speaking to the professor.
Well, excuse me.
As I was saying, I wonder if it would be possible for me to assist you in your experiments. Maybe I could come in after class to help.
That would be excellent, Miss Martinez. How about we start today? Say, 4 o'clock in the physics lab?
That would be great.
Oh, yeah. Great. Something bugs me about this Professor Catalano. What? You think I'm jealous of that egghead? Not a chance. I'm just thinking about what my dad said this morning. That quake yesterday was weird, and the professor's experiments seem to be more involved with creating earthquakes than stopping them. I just think we need to keep an eye on him. No way! You planted a spy cam? Bernardo, my friend, you are the man.
Keep your eyes on the screen, Miss Martinez.
Does this mean I won't have to miss my soaps today?
I'm afraid that's not exactly what we're doing, but perhaps I can show you something equally as interesting.
That looks like the college green. I think it's that area right outside the window.
That's right. Now, do you see those lines moving across the picture? Those are seismic wavelengths.
I'm afraid I don't understand, Professor.
You will. Why don't you step over to the window?
Sure.
Ready?
Yes, sir, although I have no idea what I'm ready for.
For this!
It sounds like an earthquake!
What's up? Don't tell me the prof is making a move on Maria. Okay, I was just kidding. Hey, there's an earthquake happening over there, but I don't feel a thing here. I knew something wasn't right with that professor. Time to check this out, before somebody gets hurt.
Professor, we have got to get out of here! Professor? It stopped. Actually, you pushed that button and it stopped. Professor Catalano, you didn't cause that earthquake to happen, did you?
Yes, Maria, I did. But as you can see, no real harm was done.
But sir, isn't that kind of dangerous?
Sometimes people get hurt in the name of science. It is regrettable, but I assure you my experiments will save many lives once I can control the tremors.
Oh, well, okay, Professor. If you say so. My, look at the time. My father's expecting me at a city function. Thanks for the demonstration, Professor. I guess I'll see you in class tomorrow.
Disappointing. I really thought she would understand. No, Miss Martinez. I'm afraid I can't let you see anyone, ever again.
No doubt about it. Professor Catalano has got to be behind all these mysterious quakes. I think it's time for the Scarlet Whip to pay the professor a little visit.
I'm sorry, Miss Martinez, but I'm not ready for the world to know what I'm doing. Not yet.
Do you really think that's such a good idea, Professor?
Who's that?
Zorro, senor, at your service.
Zorro! What are you doing here?
I might ask you the same question, Professor.
Ah, nothing you would understand, but you really shouldn't touch anything. It could be dangerous.
On that point, I believe we agree. Tell me, Professor, does the college know about your experiments?
Another one! Take cover! Take cover!
So, Senor Zorro, what's it going to be? Me? Or the people out there?
This round goes to you, senor, but I will be back!
Very brave, Senor Zorro. But I fear that you will not survive to make good on your promise.
Danger. Danger. Use power. Danger.
Always wrapped up in your work, aren't you?
Thanks for the hand.
Not the first time I've had to... Whoa, over there!
You go inside and take out that machine. I'll take care of those kids.
On it!
Faster, Tornado! We can do this! Tornado, you are one bueno bike. No professor?
He was gone when I got here, and that isn't all that's gone.
The earthquake machine?
Uh-huh. History.
Then we better go after him.
Why, Senor Zorro, you would do me the honor of allowing me to join you?
Oh, it would be my pleasure, senorita.
Yes, I believe it would. However, I think we can cover more ground if we go separately.
Of course, you are right. Maybe another time. You take the east side and I'll take the west.
Whatever you say.
Until we meet again, senorita!
Man, I could sure get used to him.
Looks like you've had a bad day, pal.
Huh? Who are you?
Relax, pal. Let's just say I'm a friend.
A friend? I don't know you.
Yeah? Well, we're gonna take care of that. Boys?
I thought you said you were my friend.
Oh, I am, Pally. I am. Now just relax and come along with us. Turns out you have some more friends you don't know, and in very powerful places. Let's go, boys. The boss is waiting.
Ah, I'm so pleased you could join us, Professor.
But what do you want with me? I didn't do anything wrong.
Right, wrong. Such a thin line between the two. Don't you agree, Professor? See? I knew we would get along. My people tell me that you have quite an invention on your hands.
Maybe?
Please, Professor, I am not here to judge. In fact, this invention of yours could be very useful to the city.
But that's what I've been trying to say.
I know. But not everyone has vision like you and I. Now, perhaps you can tell me where this wonderful machine is.
I hid it. I didn't want Zorro getting his dirty hands on it.
I can see we are going to be very close friends, Alfredo. Here's the deal. You take my men to wherever you have hidden your machine. They will instruct you what to do, and you will listen to them. Are we clear?
Where's the deal part? What's in it for me?
What's in it for you? How about I don't throw you into jail and take credit for capturing one of Pueblo Grande's most dangerous criminals? That's what's in it for you. So, Professor, do we have an understanding? Excellent. Now, if you will accompany my associates.
So, boss, what are you gonna do with this earthquake-making machine?
Urban renewal, my friend. Urban renewal.
No wonder I couldn't find him. The mayor got to him first. What would the mayor want with the professor? No, if the mayor was arresting him, he'd have already taken credit for it. I think, my friend, that His Honor has his own plan for the Professor's earthquake machine. Whatever it is, we can be sure that it won't be good.
Come on, Juan. Pitch me the ball.
This is where the boss said to set her up.
So start setting her up.
Sammy, are you going to play ball all day? You have homework to do. Oh, gee, Mom. Just a little longer? Okay, but I don't want you getting behind in your schoolwork, young man. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's call the boss and get the go-ahead.
Already on it.
Perhaps, Your Excellency, you'll tell us why you called us here today.
Patience, gentlemen. Soon. Ah, I believe this should be your answer. Hello? I see. Very well. One moment, please. As you know, gentlemen, it has long been our desire to replace some of Pueblo Grande's dicier neighborhoods with expensive and profitable condominiums.
Yes, but the public goes nuts every time we mention it.
Yes, but what if Providence were to intervene? What if, say, an earthquake were to bring the old neighborhoods crumbling down? Certainly, we could not be blamed if Mother Nature happens to destroy the very neighborhoods we covet.
Not our fault.
Then, gentlemen, I believe the only thing left to discuss is my price.
Yeah! Home run! Out of the park!
Hey, what happened?
Wow! Zorro!
See, Nino. Now run along home. I'm sure your mother is very worried, and I have some work to do here.
You mean we have work to do, don't you?
I figured you'd show up.
I would hate to disappoint.
Sammy! Sammy! Where are you?
Go on, amigo. Go to your mother. That earthquake machine is around here somewhere. And I think I know where.
Uh-oh, we got company.
Get him!
See if you can get to the machine. I'll handle these goons.
Always with the orders, eh? Just like a man.
Hey, where'd he go?
Looking for me, senors?
Uh-oh.
Wow! Hey!
Put me down!
That should keep you boys tied up for a while.
End of the road, Professor.
What? No! Stand back! You must not hurt my machine! Don't you understand what I'm trying to do?
Oh, I get it. I just don't like it.
Let's get the earthquake machine to safety.
Hey, we're moving!
This ain't good.
Jump!
Oh, no, you don't!
That about wraps this up, Senorita.
Not entirely.
Have I forgotten something?
That depends. If you've matured to where you no longer need to take credit for your deeds, then you've forgotten nothing. But if you're still the same old Zorro...
I think I understand, Senorita. It isn't necessary that I take the credit. It's just that it's so much fun. Andale, Tornado! We ride!